All right. Let's... Hey, my shirt doesn't actually... My shirt's not going to mess with the green screen. That's fantastic. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Let's get back into some Golden Sun. Oh, that's a good time for the music, too. So, we are going to... give it a minute here. Make sure I got everything set up right. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch over to the console. And we can go ahead and probably freeze that music. And yeah, it's a 1-to-1. So I'm going to... There's the button. Make sure that's not super loud. Volume. Mine is good. Okay. Let's boogie. Last time we were going after, we got our first gin, Flint. Hey, and we got a level up out of it too. Are there any settings I should change? We should really change this color to, whoops, come on, to purple. I like my window to be pretty bright. Normal speed, yes text, no auto sleep. Okay. There's not much else we can do before we go to Vault, so we're headed to Vault. Unfortunately, not the normal Vault, like not Vault Hunter. What is that over there? Oh, that's my microphone. I saw this, and I was like, what the heck is this? We can't stay another minute in a dangerous place like this. It's always what I imagined Hammett sounding like. Just a little bit like Sean Connery. Okay. Audio is good. Oh, and by the way, in case you forget, Mount Aleph is still erupting and throwing shit all over the world. This can't have any repercussions, right? I gotta rearrange my setup. I realized for me to be looking straight on at the camera, it's a little high up. And I'm also like, I don't have a good line of sight on my game, so I gotta tweak that coming up here this weekend. Great, music for Vault. Battle axe would be dope for Garrett. So let's explore a little bit around Vault. There's this dude. Why would I accuse you? This pup right here. And you can actually leap over this girl. Took me a long time to figure this out, because my first playthrough was not a 100%. But this did not catch, this I caught the first time. You just do that, and a cute little Venus Djinn runs over there. How do we get him? Not for a little bit. Don't have to worry about that at all. Also, you can kind of push people around. It's weird. One thing to add, in case you ever need it, these areas down here, if you ever see these kind of twin doors, they lead to sanctums. Where you can revive downed party members, remove curses, cursed items, things of that nature. Don't have any of that yet. But you might have someone die. Could someone please help Ivan? Ivan Ooze. Best character ever. Sure, kid, I don't know. I'll help you. I would have pressed no, but the controller was saying yes. Now we use Mind Read. Ivan's whole thing is using Mind Read. And now mess it up a little bit there. Set Mind Read to R. We can read everyone's mind. Hey, that tickles. Being tickled by a boy isn't so fun. Okay. that a bit. This guy looks shady. He's totally shady. Also, you can totally mind read dogs. Dogs, animals, everyone, really. I think even shopkeepers have unique dialogue. It's quite impressive, actually. So I'm gonna rest up here. Free, not free, but doesn't take up your synergy, doesn't take up your items. Plus early on in the game, 12 coins. I'll get that back. There's an item in here, I remember. There, ooh, a mint. These items are really good. So, these boost stats. Garrett's really slow. I'm gonna hold on to them though. I kind of like to hoard these power-up items. They don't let us anywhere remotely near them. I forgot to update the text for the stream, but whatever. Alright, so Garrett's down here. There we go. Garrett basically blocks him from leaving. And then all you gotta do is just this, basically. He closed his eyes. What's he doing? Right, and then we find out they're hiding stuff in the inn. Now, if you have a keen eye, you will realize that around Vault, there's really only one other place we can go. Also, I don't know how many days it's been since the eruption of Vault. That lady seems to imply that it's been, like, more than one. always loved how the skin color was different on these guys. They are like purple. Just to really distinguish. So, track that family tree. There's Lunpa, Donpa, and Dodonpa. Dodonpa is evil. No, dudes. Combat. Gonna get fighting spirits. So Ivan's got two really powerful synergies, Ray and Whirlwind. So just lay into them with your synergy. As you can see, also, I don't remember this off the top of my head, but they may take more damage from Jupiter's synergy, meaning that they are Venus attributes, or Venus attributed. But honestly, just throw everything you have at them. Don't let that happen. Hell. Throw every... Damn it, Ivan. Oh well. Ooh, we got a bandit sword. It's an automatic drop, but it always gets me excited. Evil never prevails. Nah. He'll get what he needs. And speaking of needing, I need a haircut. It's getting floofy. Several moments later. Precious urn has been returned. What's up, Panda? definitely go see the mayor. It has nothing to do with being tickled by a boy again. I can't believe they put that in the game. I can't believe it took me this long to figure that out. That's just weird. Sleepy? Same. Neither of us really slept well last night. Just not a good sleep night. Although I hear my wife rustling around now. I don't think I can get back in here. Okay, can't look at that. Okay. It happens from time to time. I know for me, sometimes we live in an area now where there's a lot of traffic, a lot more traffic than I'm used to, and it just, you know, we don't have heavy curtains on our bedroom window, so sometimes a car drives by and flashes really bright, and it's just so bright, so very bright. Shields for these two. Either of them can equip those. Or the armlet. Yeah. Pump some defense on them. Everyone needs a little defense. Well, our next destination is... How do I do this again? Okay, so R is to just zoom the map out a little. R is to zoom the map out a lot. L is to zoom the map out a little. So there's where we are. There's Vault. There's Soul Sanctum and Vale. Love this world. Ooh, we got Earthquake. Carrots hurt real bad. Do I have herbs? Yeah, I don't think there's anything over in here. There's gonna be some areas on the map that look like that there's something. Beautiful. I do love that the vermins just have forks. I don't think it's over here. Those went down so fast. Alright, so Goma Cave. Easy enough. Now we actually need to use move and not just pushing a stump with our hands. So now the question arises, there's something I could go back for in Vale. Now that Ivan's back. But I don't want to take time away from the story, but it's a decent power boost? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be worth it. Ivan also has this move, Whirlwind, which used in the field, clears Ivy. Pretty cool. Isaac's got nothing. All out of synergy points. Garrett got a new move. Literal fire. Come on. Come on, Stumpy. Now, one thing we can do. We got this Bandit Blade. Give it to Ivan. Does a lot of damage. And Ivan really needs all the help he can get early on. Because sometimes you'll just be fighting a single enemy like this, and you don't want to use your synergy, because it'd be a waste. Also, some weapons have unleashes. That was an unleash. The weapon lets out a howl. Does something cool. I gotta use. Maybe not. Levels Ivan? Okay, we're all 4. I never know if I'm at the right level. So hopefully I am. Did Ivan come with the gin? No. What happens if we give... He gets Bolt instead of Ray, Growth and Cure. His HP and attack also go up, but he gets a little bit slower. And you know what? Yeah, let's play around with this for a little bit. That boost in attack really did him well, it seems like. 7 points of damage, 12 points of damage. Get Garrett to use Synergy now, because I'm out. Lucky Metal. If you've ever played the Dragon Quest games, those are very similar, I believe. I love the level up music. Missed that. The good news is it's a shortcut now, though. Oh yeah, Bolt is only one target. Dang it. It's gonna be worth it. This is what I was supposed to do. You awake, my dear? Good. Yeah. BRB. I'm gonna go check on her. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. Putting the large peg in the hole. What's this guy gotta say? That seems fairly obvious what we should do. I think I'm lower level than I'm supposed to be here. Ben! Hello, bees! Oh my god, that is a crit roll emote, too. That's awesome. Crap. Got only one herb left. Come on, Ivan. There you go. Flee! You just undid all the work I did, zombie. Ivan's got some synergy to spare. One can't be too difficult since it's the beginning of the game. Yes! Ooh, and 85 coins. That Jin had a lot of money in his pocket. So that's the other thing about Jin. They will do things like fight you to make you or to join you. No, this is not worth it for Ivan. God, I hope, Ben. One day. The problem is I keep reading all the hearsay and all the stuff like that on Twitter and all those websites. Like, apparently recently a new trademark for Golden Sun was filed and Dark Dawn's trademark was renewed. But like, why part of me really gets my hopes up. Like, I read that today and I was so excited. And then I just know it's gonna be nothing. I mean, at this point though, an HD remaster is way more than I could ask for. HD remaster for the Switch. Hell, just port it to the Switch. I'll buy the games another 10 times. Try me. New. Dang. Battle Axe. So this is an 11 point, and this is a 10 point. Oh god, I know, right? Just anything at this point I would buy. Garrett. I want that broadsword so bad, that'd be so helpful. This wooden stick can go... Ooh, do you have anything rare? So every so often there'll be rare things in here, and I love it. right now, it's mostly rods. Leather armor. Some travel robes. But I think right now, Isaac really needs that boost. I'm just gonna walk around, see if I can't rob them. Oh, dang it, I forgot to go back to talk to the dude at Vault. Oh well. Let's see, it's over here, I think. Yeah, because it's whirlwind. Which Ivan doesn't have right now. This is the one downside about Jin switching and class optimizations. Ivan, a character who has an ability that I would absolutely have needed, didn't have access to it. This really hurts Isaac, though. Alright. Right now, we're gonna stick with our mono element types till we get something new. I think we're gonna stay at the inn real quick. Please ignore that strange tree out front. Is this one of the rare, kind of? Okay, you can't look into that pot, unfortunately. Sometimes there's little these stoves. You can dig in them. And you can get, like, you know, food items. 21 coins, highway robbery. The finest bedroom in Waterdeep isn't this expensive. Actually, I think Waterdeep is really expensive. Get that nut. So can't go talk to Lord McCoy. Can't really do a lot here in Bilbo. What was it? Bilibin. So there's not much you can do there right now. Some other things we can do, though. Like right over here, I believe? Nope. Got my my secrets mixed up. So many secrets in this game, I just don't remember them in the proper order. Now, walking around on the world map will recharge your synergy, so that's why I'm not super upset about not having a lot. You also gain more as you level up. Bilibin Barricade. Or push box this way. How did I forget that? Oh my god, 10th level? 10th level is where D&D gets weird. I love it so much. Morthos got some fun stuff. Nefaria didn't get that much interesting. New aura. Turtle boots. They super lower your agility and they give a boost to defense. Ivan is still faster than Garrett with the turtle boots equipped. So he's getting those. Hey, Steve. Hell yeah, Golden Sun. I had to get to it eventually. Crit roll bidet. Now, I want to go over here for a cutscene. I love that Ivan is freaked out, even though we just did this in the town. For some reason, when I was young, I always thought this was coming off of someone's nose, like a big Squidward nose, and it was just shooting these lasers. I don't know what or why, but it just... They never really explain this again. Never really use it again. There's like one more time that they use it, but it's involving this. Ivan really wants to dig into this. It has to be synergy. It has to. It's also a very interesting concept that their power acts on its own. It's really strange. It'd be great if we could master this power someday. Guys, it's happening again. Guess we can use the power. Also, I don't know why, but all of a sudden these trees sound Australian in my head. My internal monologue for each character. Trent kind of reminds me of like I would give him Taika Waititi as Korg. I don't want to do it because I don't want to try and emulate it, but just think of Taika Waititi from Thor Ragnarok as Korg. Sorry, Korg. And that's what I imagine the tree person sounds like. Tret, not Trent. I have a feeling a Tret is supposed to be something, just like Laurel is, like a laurel branch, I believe. A laurel is a type of tree? I know it's plant related. But Tret, I'm not sure. Tret the Treant. Now, secret. It's a secret worth getting, in my opinion. Because it's one of the most helpful Jin in the entire game. Especially early game. Even late game, too. Like, so useful. So helpful. Yeah, Steve and Ben, how you guys doing tonight? Or for you, Ben, this morning? Afternoon, right? For you, it's afternoon. Steve, it may very well be almost afternoon for you, too, for all I can remember. Time zones are weird, man. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Winding down with some Golden Sun is the best way to do it. Okay, you're only it's almost 7 for you, so you're 2 hours behind me then. That's right, because it's almost 9 p.m. here. Yeah, I also, when you messaged me last night, Steve, I was like, how is this guy playing D&D this late on a Sunday night? But then I imagine you have U.S. President's Day off. I forget that a lot of people get that off as a holiday. So lucky. My wife had that off for training with her kinder care facility. I had worked. Oh, nice. Level 6 is where we get the big boy synergies. I can make it out of here. Yes. So this Jin, by the way, Granite, creates a mighty earthen barrier. Technically speaking in game, damage reduction by a lot. He he reduces damage like it's no one's business. It's great. Top tier Jin, in my opinion. This says something, I think, right? Areas off limits to all those without a permit. Signed, The Real McCoy. My attacks are doing very little damage. It's 14. Could be better. Ivan's over here doing 4. More stats. These enemies might have some physical defense. Pretty good physical defense at that. And here's where I get a little weird with how I play the story. First off, check. Might be a Jin in these woods. I like to go to the next town before I handle the forest with the treeples. I like to go get the next party member. It delegitimizes everything about that area. Makes it so easy. So you're over leveled, you're over prepared. Our HP is over 100 now. I feel so bad. I'm trying to remember where these Jin are. I just can't. Like, every time I see one of these little areas to the side, I immediately am gonna think, there's one in here. I don't think there's one in here. No, there's not one in here. Oh, we got clarification. I hate looking this way. I gotta rearrange this. Tret could be an old French variant of a Latin word meaning a large area of land or a continuous elongated anatomical structure or bundle of nerves. Kind of a tree. That is the best damn definition for Tret's name that I've ever heard, and that I will now be implementing into every future playthrough. I'm also gonna say it like Brit, like again, like Taika Waititi would say. Oh, what's up there, Brit? His name's Tret. He's a tree. Kill the rat. Oh, now we're doing actual decent damage. What changed? Meanwhile, in Dark Souls, his name is Big Hat Logan because he's got a big hat. Hey man, Big Hat Logan can do whatever Big Hat Logan wants. He was a friend. There's gotta be something in this. Am I going crazy? I'll be right back. Pull out me old handy dandy double guide. See if I don't think be very crazy. Come on, I totally had that right. The emerald one was your gateway into loving the monster manual. I think I have that one on my shelf, actually. Was it like sparkly cover? I don't think there's anything up here. There is. The Elven Rapier. Okay, that boosts me a lot. Boosts Ivan a lot. I think I have that one you're talking about. Nintendo Power made them really good. Unfortunately, the Golden Sun one I have over here is Prima. Oh, damn, 44 damage. It's still taking big hits. But yeah, the Nintendo Power ones were the bomb. I had the Diamond Pearl one, I think, too, that I got in the mail. For renewing or something. Old gold and silver one too. They were the bomb.com. Alright, I don't think I need too much healing to go through Altamiller Cave. Keep Isaac sparingly using synergy, or using his weak synergy at that. Ooh. The trolls recover HP too. It's okay, he's dead. Yeah, I don't mind using Cure. Yeah, Altamiller Cave is very short cave. I somehow remember it being longer. Maybe I had more annoying encounters. Sweet, everyone's level 7. That treasure chest we can't do much about yet. Much ado about nothing. And the enemies here do get stronger. Oh no. Jake's not here. Go ahead and tell us the epiphany you had. Because there's a very good chance that we'll be able to do something about it. I'm really interested in what the trolls made you think about. Other than we had to go to Troll Bar still. Yes, I believe you're correct. There was a dot on the Lich's map for Waterdeep. Ooh, okay. Make more oozes. That would have been good to get some good experience off of, though. I'm interested in the Baldur's Gate one, for sure. Lucky Pepper? Yes! Called it. Yeah, you're right. You were very right. The troll that Nefaria fought in the portal, in the yawning portal. Oh, help me. He was doing so well, and then we talked to him, and he contracted the cold. Gotta go find Mia, or Maya. M-I-A. I think that's Mia. I have always been under the assumption it's Mia. Now, we could go there. But we've got some magic to do. I ended up over here anyway. So if I'm getting what you're saying, Steve, you think that that has something to do with the troll, like the trolls are what Larlock was worried about? Oh, like the dots are interconnected portals. So if there's a dot, that means that it's an exit location for a portal. Is that what you're saying? Venus and Mars de Jin are the worst, or Jin are the worst. What would it look like if I gave Ivan both of those? Just slash. Vials are 500? 500 hit points. Really good. Vials are really good. Keep them. That's actually a really good theory, Steve. I guess we would have to go back and look at that map, or go back and look at the notes we took on that map to determine how many greens there were, because if there's like an odd number, then that might not make sense, but if there's an even number, that theory holds a lot of water. And now I have a starburst. Share the same color as the North Neverwinter Woods. Interesting. So maybe Steve's right. Maybe it is portals. So you can't go to the weapon shop here. Unfortunately, it's the owners are sick. So in the meantime, you can go here, and just buy some herbs and stuff. Okay, so each color did have 2. So I think you just figured it out. Can't hear it? Well, I can. I don't know what she's hearing, but something about the Mercury Lighthouse. It's very interesting. Like, it works out that we have so many different characters in so many different corners. We could have these characters go investigate. The problem with that is we want to play these characters in these investigations. So, you know, I would love to have Morthos go explore something, but I just, you know, I want to play Morthos exploring it. I don't want to just say, hey, Morthos went out and did this thing. Maybe I'll do that. If we can have a time jump, except everything is going to start happening next session. Anyone else get really scared, by the way, when Jake said that? Okay, by the way, this is one of my favorite things. One of my multiple favorite things about Golden Sun. Sometimes monsters on the map look really, really bad. But now I get to kind of teach you about elemental elements. Creatures in the Mercury Lighthouse tend to be Mercury attributed. Mercury element. I can't speak. Tend to be around the Mercury element. In this game, elements correspond kind of like Pokemon, where they're super effective. Only they're against each other. So in this game, Mercury and Mars are opposites. So they hinder and hurt each other. Venus and Jupiter are the other two. So they hinder each other as well. When we're done with the Dragon Heist. If we make it through. And Mia joined the party with a single Jin. By the way, she's level 10. Some great healing magic. Synergy. Healing synergy. Back once you go forward. Also, I don't know how much of this that Jake is prepared is like actual Dragon Heist and how much is just him having fun and messing with us, but man, this last session, stuff hit the fan. I got you guys good. Character disguised as another. Such a fun idea. But yeah, we've made it to the first elemental lighthouse in a very small amount of streams. This playthrough might go faster than I thought. Now that we're in combat, maybe not. They have been so good, man. got a nut. Just feels so wrong to say. I think my favorite new character, though, is clearly Zodon Zord. Ooh, ooh. Double level up all the way across the sky. I had to do something like that. Reminiscing of the Super Mario, Mario Superstars Super Nut item. I don't think a lot of developers would do that these days. I'm willing to bet you if Golden Sun ever does get an HD remake, they're gonna localize it to be like walnut or peach or tree berry or something, just so they don't say you got a nut. Then again, it's Nintendo. And Camelot, I guess. I don't know how Camelot handles things like that, because they've been kind of, you know, sports-oriented. Whee! Octopath did have a bunch of nuts. Ben, you know why I sent Nefaria over there, right? For the raid of the eye catcher portion. I want to see what'll happen. I want to know, like, how... I don't want to kill Nefaria. I don't want to kill my character. I don't... You know, I like character death, but I don't like character death that much in D&D. I just want to, you know, have some actual character stakes. Beyond Tyr almost getting destroyed by 2 drow. Alright, this 50, so 10, 16. Yeah, Garrett, you get this. Boost power points too, or synergy points. Psi points. I cannot remember, something like that. Oh, the gnome ran away. Lame. Now, I do believe this is a mimic. Yep. These are not fun. I've lost multiple times to mimics. They will just tear you open and mess you up if you're not prepared. I'm just gonna throw synergy at it. I think it might be water oriented. Garrett's synergy is doing quite a lot. Or it might just be... Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. Mia and Ivan are already very weak as it is. There we go. We got Volcano, single target. Ooh, and a Water of Life. Volcano's cool. It's a single target fire synergy. Every class kind of gets a specific one like that. Isaac's is the Spire, family of moves. Garrett's is Volcanoes, and eventually they become able to target more We don't want Sabra to die. She is the only authority figure who doesn't think we're crazy. Which we're not. It just seems like we're crazy. I haven't done this puzzle in a hot minute. So I think... This was a really cool puzzle. This and the puzzle from Wallace and Juan's gym in Pokemon Emerald are some of the only times, or I guess were some of the best lessons in video games for me to learn to conserve my steps. Like thinking that critical, how many steps do I have before things go bad kind of mentality. I've always loved it. By the way, thanks. Looking back, Steve, thanks for reminding me. I gotta finish Octopath Traveler. I got everyone in the party. It just is... I picked it up at a bad time. I was in the... God, what was it? I think I was in the middle of... of wedding edits back when I actually was a wedding videographer, which don't want to do that ever again. And I think it came out, didn't Kingdom Hearts 3 come out at the same, like right around the same time, or did Octopath come out a couple weeks before, I think? They were really close proximity, I feel like. Dude, how am I supposed to gain experience if none of y'all enemies want to come get your butt handed to you? So when you say the party system, I want to take a guess. Do you mean the fact that you don't have all your party with you at the same time and they stop gaining experience when they're not in the party? Because I swear that is exactly the reason I stopped and got like not wanting to keep playing it. Because I hate that. Not being able to switch out the leader. Oh, like when they're on the main story quest for that character? So I'll say with me, it was the whole... like Golden Sun had it perfect. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. You would have characters in your party, but not in your party. So, you know, you have your 4, and then you have 4 other characters. Well, those 4 others gained experience. And when you wanted to use them, they weren't totally useless. You rise finally? She ascends. I mean, whatever character you choose to start with cannot be swapped out of the party. Wait. Really? I don't think I ever realized that because I think I kept the, who did I use? The merchant. Trivia? Yep. I used the merchant at the beginning, and then I actually kept her in the whole time because I like money in games. And her bartering was awesome. Oh my god, Final Fantasy VI did the same thing, didn't it? Yeah, that's why I'm not... That's weird, because I liked Final Fantasy VI. There's no actual main character and people that aren't in the party game levels to keep up with everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, that's really the best. Did Final Fantasy VI do that, though? I thought Final Fantasy VI didn't. Ooh, I forgot to heal Ivan. That's good. Yeah, I thought... Now I'm thinking about it, like I said, I guess I never took my merchant out of the party. Instead, your main character is overleveled and you have one character underleveled compared to the rest. Also just kind of sounds like the way I play Pokemon, but that's just me. Oh, Ivan's down. Garrett's not looking hot. But the Mercury Edition is down. You go over here. Unfortunately, I do have to use that right now on Ivan. There's not really a heal dead party members thing yet. Okay, so it did. You remember taking issue with 6 because they would get the Esper bonus when they leveled up off screen. Oh, they wouldn't get the Esper bonus. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like with 6, which now after playing the mobile game, The City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, I really need to go back and replay 6 because I have discovered new favorite characters in that game. Mostly Celeste and Locke. They are the best. Mostly Celeste and Runic. Like, God, Runic is a great ability. That should come in it. That should be a D&D ability. The ability to, like, absorb magic. Yeah, Celeste and Locke. Background experience, even if reduced, would be preferable. I could see, like... Yeah, a reduced experience game would be great. Like, just let them have half. It's the worst that could happen. But I think the main party I ended up using most of the time, Steve, was Shadow, Sabin, Edgar, and Hera. Oftentimes Mog, because, I mean, it's Mog. Mog's the weirdest damn character. Yep, reduced was in Tails, which was fine. The Tails games had such good characters, though, that I feel like every character got used, at least for me. Symphonia, especially. Like, there were no bad characters in Tales of Symphonia. There was only one bad character in Tales of Symphonia. Try an auto setup with Cyan, Gao, Umaro, and Gogo. Does Cyan have auto abilities? Or did that game have auto abilities that I just don't remember? 9, 9, 8, 8, and 10. Yep, we're gonna go grind a little more. Cyan has Bushido, which is just him sitting around to charge. Okay, yeah, okay, Bushido. Bushido. God, the Tales games. They have been some of my favorite games since Symphonia on the GameCube. Oh yeah, because Umaru can't attack normally anyway, and Gao has his, like, feral abilities, his rage abilities. But yeah, Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube was my first introduction. My final party in that game mostly ended up being Lloyd, Rain. Who else? Lloyd, Rain. Oftentimes, Regal and Persea would be swapped out for me. Either one of them. And then I liked using Kratos if I had him. I did not like using Zelos. In my opinion, Zelos is the single bad character in that game. Because you just had Kratos. Kratos was great. Or Kratos, sorry. Kratos is God of War. Kratos is Tales of Symphonia. Kratos was so good, and then he betrays you. What a jerk. If you ever get the chance to play it, by the way, I highly recommend Tales of Fantasia for the SNES and Game Boy Advance port. It's a good one. It has some of my favorite additions to the Tales franchise, and by additions, I mean it basically was the first one, I think. But yeah, Fantasia has like really good summoner character. Oh, I don't have that. A really good summoner. Really good ninja characters. Just so good. All the characters are good. Symphonia is the one you need to get back to. Oh, you started on PC, but then other things came out. I don't have synergy for that. I highly recommend, if you can find it super cheap, the GameCube version is legitimately my favorite way to play it. Then there is a PS3 version, which comes with the sequel as well. So the sequel came out on the Wii, and it, along with the original, got ported to the PS3 in like 2012, 2013? Still in the PS3's life. Is there any point grinding right now? 265, 468, eh. I'm smart enough to know what I'm doing. You played the sequel, okay, but you got about halfway through and you just couldn't go through the rest of it. I think I got about to the point you did before I had to take a step back. The biggest thing for me was I hate the monster system. So whenever I got the ability to play, I'm sorry, I shaved again, and I think it's itching my nose. But the monster system in Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World sucked. I hated it. Whenever I got the ability to have like Lloyd or Sheena or any of the main characters from Symphonia on my team, always on my team. Some of the good music now. All right. So first things first. Blow all the synergy you need. Synergy stone right there. I can't believe Isaac only has 45. That seems really low. Okay, I thought it would be worth it to try switching them up. Not so much, it seems. We are not healers, although Isaac can technically heal. Does this guidebook recommend a level to do this part? No. Doesn't recommend a level. So I'm going to say I absolutely can do this. I also, if I can recommend another Tales game to play, I got two. Tales of Grace is F, and Vesperia. I highly recommend those two. If you want to add a third one in there, Xillia. Tales of Xillia, the first one. All games, really good. Really, there's not been a bad Tales game. Abyss. Tales of the Abyss, if you can get the 3DS version, is really good. I actually really hope that comes to like PS4 or 5 or Switch. God, if they start bringing Tales games to Switch, that would be phenomenal. Zestiria is the only one you gave up on. Me too, actually. And I have Berseria, but I haven't touched it because, honestly, it's in the same world as Zestiria, and it just... I don't know. They give me weird vibes. They relied on New Game Plus cycles. That's interesting. Isaac Garrett, don't die. You like Berseria. Interesting. I'll have to give it a try. Really? I don't know. Maybe it was just me then. I got like really weirded out by Berseria. Berseria? Berseria. Like Berserk. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. This music is the best. Okay. I know I said some music is the best, but this is seriously some of the best music. I use this music a lot when my my D&D players have boss battles. Bolster the party's attack with Flames of Fury, or just lay into him with first round of attacks. You say Berseria. It's a Tales game about bears. Okay, he really laid a smackdown on Mia. So we're going to bolster this round. And we'll try dropping his attack. Anytime you can fit bears into it. I gotta look real quick. I know this is cheating. Not really cheating, but I wonder how much health he has. Oh shit. I messed up. A bear solo run in Baldur's Gate 2. Can you be a bear in Baldur's Gate? You can recruit a bear. Well, that sounds awesome. I want to recruit a bear friend. Nope, plasma's better. Oh, this is gonna hurt. What's that? Only 155? Oh, jeez. Yep, this ended about as well as I expected. Okay. Guess we gotta revive everyone in battle. Well, the good news is, I get to go through the entire tower again and gain some more levels and some more experience. I thought we were fine, but apparently Satoros has a pool of health of about 12,000 or 1,200. And considering that we were hitting for, like, you know, super strong level 2 Mercury summon was hitting for under 200, it was not gonna happen. I'd have to use that about 6 times and keep people alive. I am gonna go ahead and use this Lucky Pepper. Isaac needs some luck. In a way, I'm not mad about losing. I don't think I've lost that fight before in a long time. It's not necessarily a hard fight, but if you're underprepared like I was, it can be difficult. I didn't think I was that underprepared, to be fair. Ironically, I think I was more underprepared for the fights in Breath of Fire. The final fight in Breath of Fire 1 than I was for this one. But I had Agni in that game. That was a cool form. Honestly, I think I just need more health. That seems like it's the issue right now. Health, defense, levels? At the end, I guess it's just levels, really. Need more enemies to spawn on top of me. That's the real need. Also, it's really weird how water, like, pushes the lighthouse and forms new pathways. Yeah, Isaac's just not cutting the mustard. By the way, you've piqued my interest, Steve. I gotta look into Baldur's Gate 2. I think it's on the Switch, so I might look into getting that. Just so I can recruit a bear. In one of my friend groups back home, an old D&D group, we had this joke about, in one of the layers of hell, back before Avernus was revealed, as a campaign setting, like years before, almost a decade. We had a layer of hell that was inhabited by a bear on rollerblades. No, sorry, roller skates. Ah, oh god, there's a hair in my eye. A bear on roller skates with a chainsaw. Skating to Dancing Queen by ABBA. And he would occasionally tell you to drink Pepsi. It was horrifying. There was also a layer of hell for everything you could think of, like lust and greed and all that. But then there was the one with the bear on roller skates, and that was truly the darkest times. Oh my god, is that a trinket? That is cute. Please, please, Steve, if your players, if you want your players to run into it, hit me up. I will design this creature. I have the old stats. I'll write it up for 5th ed. The key, though, when you play it, the key to role-playing it is to get really into Dancing Queen. Garrett's poisoned. I think Nia can fix that. Also, Isaac at level 10 got Cure Well. 150 hit points. Because of your players, there exists a donkey that wears a straw hat with a daisy in it that's just chilling at Candlekeep. Okay, so what? What? How did they will that into existence? Probably gonna spend the next like just 9 minutes grinding it out. Get everyone past 10 if I can. It's almost 3 a.m. Hey man, yeah, thank you for sticking around and hanging out. Wednesday we're gonna be doing this again, and then well, not this, but something. And then I'll probably be streaming a little bit on Friday, maybe? Who knows? Thanks for coming out, though. It's been great talking to you. Have a good night. That poor donkey. Your players sound just as nice as mine. I have a gnome that I've introduced to them. It's kind of like this traveling shopkeeper that has magic items, and you know they're magic items, so they're good, but they're expensive. And as such, the only way I've really let them, you know, I made this gnome immune to mind control. He has very high charisma, but he's willing to part with items at very discounted prices if you give him your blood. His name is Mino. He's evil. He's not really evil. He's a good dude. He's a fun dude. I think they're gonna meet him again this Sunday when we play. No, they don't have a chance to. They're deep underground. Okay, so if I just keep going through, I think I'll get one more level by the time I get back to... Never mind, I'm at that area. No, I'm not in that area yet. What am I thinking? Still got, like, a little bit further. Got to 12. God, I hate when they glower miserably. I actually don't know if it does anything. It's just annoying. Curious about my viewpoint. If the summoner of a devil is killed, would the devil be no longer in servitude? So, like, they've used the summon demons and summon devils spell, and you've killed them. Depending on how it is, I guess. Yeah, like if it's like an infernal contract, then yeah, that demon is no longer in servitude and hypothetically could do whatever it wants. So, like, leave the plane of existence, or gorge upon the entrails of the person who made the contract, or maybe take them back with them and revive them as an unholy thrall kind of deal. Like, that's what I've always seen it as. But yeah, if that person dies, the demon is in no way indentured to them still. And I think I'll add the caveat, even just summoning. So not just, like, you know, signing a contract, but I think even summoning, like, when Morthos summons devils, if he dies, they're on their own. Party killed that boss right away. had all the devils in dungeon. Oh, and you had all the devils in dungeon go berserk. No, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Their master is gone, so really they're not, like... The only reason that they weren't going berserk before is because they were being controlled. I'm trying to think if there's an example in, like, a game or a movie I can think of where it's like, you kill the queen and suddenly they don't know what to do, so they just rampage. There's gotta be some example of that somewhere throughout time. Kind of walking on a wall. I wonder if I can glitch. I think you made the right call on that, though, Steve. That's a, and maybe not even if the right call, it's still the call with the rule of thumb. It is a good call. That's level 11. Oh, I'm not even there yet. I thought I was there. That's good. As long as your players have a good time, that's always worth it in my book. There have been times where I've always felt like I gave my players a really bad time. I worried about it, but you know, if they're all having fun and they text you and they still talk to you by the end of it, that's a win in my book. Oh, come on. Poison damage, really? Are for literally everything, but right. There we go. Mia got just enough power points to be able to use Ply to get us up to the top of the dungeon, where we are going to heal, we are going to use a synergy stone, we are going to save, and we're going to try it again next time. Unfortunately, this has to all happen again. So. Interesting. Mia had max power points when we got up here. I wonder if it has something to do with her being in close proximity to the beacon. But that's a question for another day. Thank you all so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed and you're not already following, why not go ahead, click that button. We do also have the ability to subscribe to the channel using Amazon Prime if you so feel it. Coming up on the schedule, Wednesday we have Cap Game Night. Not sure what we're gonna do. And then I'll probably be streaming this again one night. Hey, you're welcome, Steve. You are welcome, my friend. I will see you all next time, and have a great night.